Avon. All right, we're going to get into the Westside Roundup here as we get through all of these areas, and where I am going to be dehydrated by the time I get through these. So I am going to blaze through these. We've got Avon, Brownsburg, and Plainfield. And the reason we wrap these all up in the West Side Roundup is because all of these markets are so similar, it's really uncanny. And this really encompasses the entire west side of the Indianapolis area, just outside of 465. So I'm going to blaze through some of these numbers, and Mike, if you want to chime in, just wave me down. Aside from that, if you need to, catch a bathroom break or something like that, now's your chance. All right, here we go. Avon, number of active homes in the area. You've got 24 active homes, with which month over month we're up 9%. Your average rental price here in the Avon area is $2,088, which we've added on a few in the Avon market. No immediate data points are striking me, so I'm going to move on. Average days on market. You've got 25 average days on market, which is freaking awesome, which is down 13% month over month. And then you've got your average price per square foot at $1.09. Your apartments, 25 active apartments, one condo in that area, and that one condo, alert is renting for $2,200 a month. So there you go. Your graphs down there at the bottom for your easy consumption, and it looks like we are already off to a much more stable market here this year than we were last year. So things are consistently beginning to stabilize in most of these markets, if not every single one of them that we've covered. So we are moving on. Let's get into the sales data. Average days on market is down 41% at 36 days on the market, which is crazy low. Your average price per square foot at $158. Average sales price at $336, which is super affordable, honestly, for Avon. I would have thought it would be a little bit higher than that, but I'm skipping over the homes sold at 54 and jumping down to the bottom right-hand corner at number of homes sold in this area. And the meat of that market is at 250 to 300 in that investor point of view, which is a little bit surprising to me. I thought Avon was a little bit pricier of a market to get into. But it's still affordable and a great rental area, primarily driven by its school system. And that bleeds true for all of these areas that I'm going to mention here, Plainfield and Brownsburg alike. And Brownsburg, here we are. And this is exactly why we do it in the West Side Roundup, is because they're so similar. Number of active homes, 28. Average rental price at $2,310. Your average days on market is at 32, which is down 8.5% month over month. Average price per square foot is just under $1. Now, apartments, 23 active apartments, 2 townhomes. Your 23 apartments are averaging a rental price at $1,295. Now, the only thing that's a little bit different here is that graph in the bottom left-hand corner does not look so stabilized. It is a little bit wavy, and we get that sneak peek into May, which I'm sure that's not going to stand because it's based on early data. So let's not pay too much mind into that. We are definitely up for April on your average rental price, which again is up just over 12.5%. All right, your Brownsburg sales data, your average days on market is at 53. So it's a little bit higher than Avon, where we saw at 34, I think it was, 30-something. And your average price per square foot at $167. Your average sales price is down year over year at 5%, but still pretty close to what you're looking at in the Avon area. And the homes sold, man, almost identical. We were at 54 in Avon. We're at 51 here in Brownsburg. And we're going to jump right down to your number of homes sold, which here, they're a little bit pricier in the Brownsburg area, as indicated with the average sales price, and also double down indicated in the number of homes sold graph. So your meat of the market there is at 300 to $350,000. Plainfield, and again, this is why we do it a West Side Roundup, because these numbers are so similar. I don't know why we separate them. It's 29 active homes in the area, average rental price at just over $2,000 at $2,076, which is up year over year, down month over month, but up year over year. Average days on market at 36, which is incredible. Average price, man, almost identical to the previous ones at 98 cents. And then your single-family homes, which sneak peek here, again, it looks much more stabilized, closer to the Avon market. I don't know what's going on in Brownsburg. It is throwing a tantrum, and those are your graphs for your consumption. Oh, I did jump over your apartments. You have 36 apartments, but you don't have any townhomes. No townhomes going up in the Plainfield area. Sales data, again, it's very, very similar. Your average days on market at 37, which is awesome. We're going to skip over your price per square foot. Your average sales price at 348, which reads to be down year over year, but it is super consistent with our other two areas. Number of homes sold, again, almost matches up identically, but it's at 45, down month over month, but you're up year over year. And down to our number of homes sold graph there in the bottom, it seems to correlate almost right in the middle between Avon. I mean, you've got your meat of the markets there at the 300, between 300 and 350,000, but you have almost as equal a number of homes sold between $250,000 and $300,000, so a little bit closer to the Avon area. But that's going to be our Westside Roundup, where all of these markets are super similar, primarily driven by their school systems, incredible areas to be a part of. So I'd keep probably the West Side on my number three area if I'm looking to invest in dollars, with Noblesville and Greenwood probably just inching above the West Side. Mike, anything you want to share?
It's just so amazing how consistent they are, not only with each other, but then month over month.
Weird.
I mean, it's kind of strange. I think definitely these are the most consistent areas that we report on, especially with days on the market. It's always like 30 or sub 30, which is so awesome if you're an investor. I mean, it's great. It's so encouraging. I don't know if it's lack of inventory or what it is, but it constantly pumps out amazing days on the market.
I know, yes, amazing days on the market, and it blows my mind how similar there are, because it's such a big swath of area for those markets to be so similar. It's kind of uncanny, but that's our West Side. Ready to move on?
Let's do it.